Oh man, what's good, Joe? What's good? How's everybody doing? Welcome to A Better Man. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Well, better, I should say. Everyone staying safe.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ah shit! And then that 6 feet away. Oh shit! I'm still laughing at that bullshit.
Hey, just wanted to give
Still in the
y'all
game, nigga.
Still in the game. Still in the game.
That's how we roll it.
just wanted to give y'all a little some laughs and stuff like that. Right now, I understand a lot of serious things going on, but you know sometimes a smile, a laughter can really help with the day overall. So we hope everyone is staying quarantined, staying
You niggas have been locked in the house all week.
social distancing, and I don't know. I do want to ask this question though before we get into everything. How often should a person actually shop for food? Like you got people that are shopping every freaking day.
Bi-weekly.
Because they want to go above the limit, so you can get 3 of those. They want to be hoarders.
I say bi-weekly.
Yeah, bi-weekly. If you're bored every week.
Yeah, you should have enough food to last you at least
Yeah.
a week and a half or so.
At least.
Yeah,
If you got a big ass freezer, more than that.
yeah, that's the thing.
I go every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks?
I plan.
Yeah, because like I see people that they're there every single day.
And I don't want to hit.
Because they want to go over the limits of chicken and.
Listen, that chicken gonna go bad, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling
you only can freeze it for so long.
A lot of people don't open up their freezers in June and July and go, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
I forgot I wasted my money on this."
yeah.
And all them people that could have really used it ain't get it.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, people like that need to get their ass kicked. I'm just
It's a lot of them.
Like there's people buying cases of water. Not saying that you don't need it, but I'm pretty sure you bought 3 cases yesterday.
Well, I mean, not even that. It's like, okay, push come to shove, the brand that they have you don't like or whatever. It's called boil your water.
That's it.
Yeah,
Boil your water.
Yeah.
Free. Let it simmer. You know what I mean? Down, cool off. Put it in the refrigerator.
yeah.
You got some good high quality H2O.
You can easily get a filter.
If you get like a big ass, 5-gallon container of water.
Yeah, and pour it
24
back in.
hours, the chlorine dissipates.
Mm-hmm.
All the harmful chemicals that the state puts in there to sterilize the water actually dissipates.
Yeah,
I learned that from keeping fish as pets.
Yeah, man.
You put it in the
Yeah.
oven. Yeah, actually, if you leave it stand over for 24 hours, all that shit evaporates.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's you should go in there with a plan. Okay, we need this for the next 2 weeks.
That's it.
We need this kind of meat. We need this kind of water. We need this kind of snacks. We need this kind of rice. Okay, and you kind of double up because your weekends are maybe a little bit hectic. But them 2 weeks, you shouldn't be back in the grocery store.
Yeah. You can't even go to Home Depot to buy shit because now they have like an hour wait just to get in.
Oh yeah.
I saw some.
I'm not doing that.
Like,
I saw some.
What
I
are
saw
you going to
some.
Home Depot for, though?
To some people, like, all right, I'm quarantined. Let me go fix my house.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot
Yeah.
of wives are putting their husbands to work. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you better grab this spatula, too. You can
They-
put it in spatula just like me.
They got-
They got 3 gallons of bleach. Get the cleaning.
There you go.
They got the barricades at the Walmart now in Teterboro.
wow.
You got a zigzag line to get in. They only letting a certain amount of people in the store. This shit is going crazy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
First day out, bro. It's gonna be madness.
I knew it was bad when Chick-fil-A did that shit, and I was like, "Oh no, we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're not doing that."
Barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now everything was drive-through. They got 2 lines. Like they run them shits directly around the building, and they come out and bring you your food. So you order not at the window. There's a dude out there taking your shit. They cooking it, but you still gotta wait online. So even if you do the order online, you gotta get on that line to wait for your shit.
No, I'm good. I'm cooking.
I'm like,
The bank
yeah.
suck. When you want to deposit,
Oh, yeah.
usually a little bit of money, and you got this one. I'm not gonna say what he was, but he was driving a Mercedes. Fucking there for like an hour arguing with the teller. Like, dude, you can leave it on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do this shit here.
The lines, if it's drive-through only, should be only for deposit, and that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I
man.
agree.
Yep.
I
That's
agree.
it.
All these people doing their banking. No, that's what the 1-800 number is.
Yep.
I don't know.
That is
This shit is just funny to me. That's all. This whole not the epidemic itself, but the way people are reacting to this shit is comical.
Well, individuals are great people, but in mass, stupid.
Yeah, that's what they said. See, they said that in the Men in Black. People are smart. A person is smart. People are stupid.
Yes.
Real talk. Real
Yeah.
talk. I just think it's more lines of, like when you tell someone not to do something, they can't do something, they want to do it, and like they really can't do it.
Well, you have to understand too. There's the generation of millennials, which everybody in this. I can't stay home. I have autism. Asperger's, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, seriously, when we were kids, how many kids with autism were there? Like maybe one.
Shit.
Now,
One.
out of a school of 300, 250 have autism.
Yeah.
You took yourself outside and you worked all that energy out. You can't.
Yeah, but you know what? But people are acting like those that have backyards can't go outside.
Yeah, nobody said you
Like,
couldn't open
see,
the door and walk
now
out.
that's
Yeah.
the problem. People think quarantine going, I can't go outside.
Right.
No,
Yes, you can.
if you have a yard, go fucking in the yard for about 20 minutes. Come back inside.
There ain't people going to the parks as long as it's not too crowded. You can ride your bike around.
Listen,
Right.
I was outside.
Scared of that motherfucker.
I was outside today with my daughter riding around, and it was like I say about 5 other couples with their kids doing the same thing.
Yeah, 61 degrees.
Quarantine doesn't mean stay the fuck in your house. It just
Right.
means you can't go to public places.
Just have
Yeah.
fun a different way. That's all.
But see, that's the problem. All these kids know is this shit.
Well, that's
Exactly.
The too.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about it though. You're able to do it, but it's just like fact, because like they'll go to the club just to go to the club and then still stay on their phone.
No, but that's cool. But go, give me this. Go the fuck outside. I don't have nothing to do. Just stand there. At least get some air. Get some vitamin D. The sun is shining. Stand right there for at least 10 minutes. Hell,
Yeah.
Kayla went outside and started doing jumping jacks and push-ups.
Yo, there was a time when kids would play with sticks and shit.
Yeah.
Like, before you
What-
can
what
find the
the
ball,
fuck?
you know what I mean?
You know what I
Like,
would do?
A stick looks like a gun.
yo,
You got yourself a gun.
like what happened?
I would take each of my kids' bikes,
Yeah.
purposely fuck it up and put it on tune. On YouTube, figure out how to tune a bike, and here you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours.
But hey,
That's
something
it.
to do. That's a good ass.
Like, it's not that bad.
Listen, there was a brook behind my mother's house. There was no such thing as coming home.
Yeah,
Oh, nigga, I would have had everything in the world in that
One
bitch.
nigga, I was Indiana Jones at 7 years
Looking for
old.
Frogs and
Mm.
tadpoles.
I'm killing crawfish.
Ugh.
Don't go under the bridge. There's raccoons going under there. We under there.
exactly.
These kids nowadays see dirt and like, I can't touch
I was
this.
looking for sewer rats when I was a kid.
See?
Yeah.
But these,
And
I don't
didn't
know.
want to find them because they were huge.
But you look for them.
In New York, under the sewers.
Yeah. Oh,
The
good
bridges,
God.
the
Oh
bridges,
yeah, you really want some.
Yeah, them
you-
shits besides the dogs.
Yeah.
hey,
Them shits probably looked at you like, come on. nigga.
Yeah. But when we saw them, we
I
turned the other way.
did.
I did.
Did you come on?
Those
up
aren't
here.
regular rats. They're like from Europe or something.
Hell yeah. Those shits. Oh, my God.
Just cool.
You
I
hardly see them, but they're there.
just, I just want to see the aftermath after all this is over.
I just want to get to the point to where I can hear people stop complaining.
And you
It's
know,
not that I just want to do anything. I want to go out or whatever.
but what is it to
Obviously,
complain
I'm
about?
just like people complain. Oh, I can't do this. I
Yes, you
can't
can.
do that.
You can still, yo, you know what funny shit is? You can still do everything.
Yeah, you can.
You just gotta have patience.
Yep.
Like this introverts. Now it's my kind of show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You 1,000% right,
You know,
man.
I mean, everybody and their mother's going live. Everybody and their mother is doing DJ battles, producer battles.
Yeah, everybody's
Like
coming up with
now,
something.
but now this is the time where you should be honing in either on your craft. You always said you wanted to
Hobby
do
or anything,
videos,
yeah.
practicing your editing. You always want to be a producer, start making beats. You said you want to be an artist. Like niggas don't understand. This is like prime time to get your fucking thing out. 'Cause can't nobody go nowhere.
Real talk.
Because the minute niggas get a fucking smell of fresh air, fuck you and everything else going
Everything
on.
else went down.
Yep.
Live is gonna drop. It's all like
Yep.
niggas don't get it.
I don't know. Look, I'm here. And,
Oh no, I mean you'll get that, but I'm talking about as far as like the 3,000 views and
Oh,
5,000. Like
Yeah.
Joe Budden today had about 8,000 people, and all he was doing is calling people randomly.
Yeah, I was
Who
about
should
to
I call
say.
now?
Yeah.
And my dumb ass, I watched it. I was like, well, fuck. Let me see who you gonna call next.
But the
Oh
funny
shit,
thing-
he called. Then I jumped over. Then I jumped over to
Yo.
somebody had Scott Storch on.
Okay.
So I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch Scott Storch. Then he hung up with Scott Storch to call another producer. I'm like, this is the prime time as a small business or internet business to fucking thrive and build your brand.
If you could make an app, you should be
Man.
a billionaire at this
Women are
time.
making money hand over fist to
Yeah.
do OnlyFans, doing
Yeah.
porn.
Oh, my Lord.
And
Yes.
not all of them are doing porn, so I'm just twirling.
Yeah.
Showing their feet.
Well, that's for the guys that stuck at home when their wife go,
Yeah.
babe, I'm going to bed. Okay.
exactly.
Fan only. Put this shit right here.
His feet.
And I'm just gonna
Only
watch
fan.
this. Babe, what you doing? Nothing. Watching Gladiator again.
It's my favorite scene.
Yeah.
I don't hear any volume.
Let me turn this one up. This is a good
I'm
fight
wearing
scene.
I'm wearing the earphones.
Unleash the wolves.
I don't know. I just want to actually. I want to see this shit when it's all over. Like when
This shit gonna be
when
different.
like I want to see how the world is actually going to be when it's
The same,
over.
just like 9/11. Everyone was together, hugging.
Oh
Yeah.
it's like roaches when the lights come on.
Exactly.
The roaches are all down in the
Same
dark. As
shit.
soon as the lights come on, oh shit, I'm back home.
Yep.
As soon as they get the bars are back open, niggas is. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
restaurants, bars, double your staff, double your inventory the week
Yeah,
before, because
man.
niggas, you're gonna sell out of everything.
Yep.
And the funny
Everything.
thing is, all these people that think they're clean, they're wearing gloves. They're wearing the same gloves all
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, somebody
Yeah.
posted the
You
fact
just
that
spreading shit.
your-
Yeah,
your-
exactly.
Your glove is filthy. You're touching your phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take your glove off and you're touching your phone. You just touching with the filthy ass.
You're supposed to change your gloves every time you do something
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yes.
I got a box of gloves at my job, and they were like, "Hey, we're running out of gloves." I said, "Well, I got a box."
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, that's for the third shift." I said, "No, I have a box.
Yes.
Every time the mail comes in, I sort the mail.
Yep.
Done. Next mail comes in, I sort the mail. Done.
Yeah.
But then what kills me is these people that drive around with masks on.
Mhm.
Like, you're in your car. You're in your fucking
Yeah, the
car.
point is not to get judged from someone else. Who else is in your car?
Yeah, is your car that fucked up where you got to wear a mask in your car? Like it
nigga.
boggles. Like, okay, you got a mask on, that's fine. But when you get in your car, that's your air.
Exactly.
Now you're quarantining yourself from yourself.
People like to see other people say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm
I
clean,
can't
Nah, nigga,
stand to
fuck
see
I just
that
think
shit.
it's it's what everyone's doing, so let me do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Everyone's
that.
saying that it's
There's
safe, so let me do it.
It's a lot of that.
Followers.
All you sheep,
Exactly.
Yeah.
fucking sheep.
It's a lot of that,
You're,
man.
you're sheep.
All right, y'all. Better Man here. We're going to jump right into it. I am Truth. This is Better Man.
We vented enough.
True Boy TV. Oh, we got a lot of that today. We got a lot of venting today. All male panel.
Oh, I love y'all
Where
niggas.
we dedicate the entire show for the betterment of men. Again, no disrespect to women, but you ladies have enough platforms, and we do not bash you. But again, it's all about us.
Should.
Sir.
So I'll
that's
introduce
what
Jazz, my mother, brother from another mother. How you doing today, sir?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh boy,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
loving this sweater right
Yeah.
here. Nice and cozy. Nice
Hopefully
and
tomorrow will be the same.
I don't know what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. I gotta check.
I know it's supposed to rain on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesdays will hit.
Yeah, I want to go get my car washed. Car wash clothes.
Yeah, that's not essential. Yeah, they shut that shit down.
All they gotta do is put the temperature up of the water. It'll be fine.
What the fuck, bro?
put the temperature.
I said, yo, I can't get
Steam
my.
your car.
I said, I can't get my car washed, man.
No, man.
Holy
shit.
Somebody did break that. The Jacks on Essex Street.
Word.
They broke that shit, and I think the cops came to them.
Yeah, shut them down.
Yeah.
fines And shit like that.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
All right, Mr. CEO himself, Mr. BR. How you doing today, sir?
I can't get my car washed, man. Like I ain't have my truck washed since November. My shit look crazy.
Since the beginning of the shit, nigga. Like, we had the first symptoms, nigga.
Like, shit, I didn't want to go to my parents' house to wash the shit, but my mother's quarantined for 14 days because she just retired. God bless your mother. Out of 40 years of being a registered nurse, and she would quarantine herself.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, Mom, come over and wash the car. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, I'm going to be outside. She's like, you're not coming over here. I'm like, just turn the water on from the fucking inside. I'm going to be outside. She's like, you're not coming over here.
Just run the hose. Run the hose. Run the
The
hose.
fuck, but I'm doing good, man.
That's good, man.
That's good. That's good. Other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Socks, a.k.a.
Socks.
Mr. Jeff Shears. How are you today?
I'm here,
COVID-19.
man. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we got a
Dodging
lot of
that
information
shit.
for you
info.
guys. I think that's probably what we'll do today. Just give y'all this great information and get up out of here. Might have a topic. I don't know.
We might just
We'll
vent.
see.
We just might vent.
We'll see.
It always runs that way.
Might pull a Shannon Sharp, get drunk, and just start talking.
Exactly,
It
man.
was twisted.
Yo,
He got drunk on live?
he was fucking taking that Henny B. I was like, yo, he's not right now.
Ooh.
It was entertaining, but I was like,
Yeah.
yo, he keeps sipping his Henny.
I can't get mad at him, yo. I was like,
But he
yo.
just kept like he would talk. Just said, I was like, yo, these sips are gonna add up. Bro.
Yep.
'Cause
Sure.
Yeah.
we all
Hit 'em.
drink, and next thing you know, he
sir.
was.
And you know he was sipping before the motherfucker
Oh,
went live.
man.
You know what I mean?
He
It's
started,
like,
he started
bro.
rambling on. I said, oh, this is gonna make good content.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Drunk content is always the best.
Always the best.
All right, so just like we gave you great information last time, we're going to give you some great information again about
Jeff got it.
employment and a lot of other things that's going
What's your
on.
cell phone number?
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Oh shit! I didn't even get no sleep.
Shit. Who calling you?
So Jeff-
Everybody.
So Jeff, what do I do when this happens?
Oh
The truth
man.
is Jeff's number.
All right, people. The money's here. Well, on the way, as they say. Everybody getting $1,200 if you made under $75,000. Pretty much doubled as long as you make under you applied. $150,000 as a couple, so pretty much double. 12 for her, 12 for you.
Good luck for you, motherfuckers. I
Yeah.
ain't seeing that shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the single. Yeah. Your kids may get something, 500.
I'm taking their shit.
Yeah, they get 500 each per kid.
Now, are they mailing the check? Like, how does that work?
So, if you file directly and you got your tax, if you got money back, if the IRS knows your direct deposit info, they allegedly going to send it to you within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Now,
That's when they're starting.
Is this if you filed your 2018 taxes?
You needed to have filed 2018 or 2019 taxes.
I guess I'm not getting shit.
I haven't. You haven't filed either. Oh, damn, nigga. Damn, nigga. You can't. Now, here's the kicker to that, though. You can file. You won't get your checks now. So let's say you file tomorrow.
Okay.
For whatever year, 19, 18, or both, whatever the fuck you do. You file. You can get your check later on at the end of the year. Because this check is not going to be taxed because it's already part of your tax reimbursement for next year, for 2021, that you'll get. Yes.
That you got to pay back next year.
Yes. So if you owe, so let's say I always end up owing. Let's say I always end up owing $800. So next year when I go file, I'm going to owe $2,000.
You can keep that check.
In a nutshell, you get what I'm saying? The 12 we gave you plus yada yada.
Oh, time out. So everybody that gets a check,
this is part of your. So let's say, all right. So let's flip it on the opposite end. Let's say baby mama, she has a baby, and they give you what $1,500, whatever the hell, back for kids. So let's say she usually gets $2,500 back, right? Mm-hmm. But out of that $2,500, they already gave her the $12 for her for this year, and they gave her the $5 for the kids. So that's $2,500 that she usually gets back minus the $17 that we gave you back in now.
Oh, niggas gonna be mad next year, boy.
But there's only country doing that. Other countries just give them.
Other countries just keep doing
multiple months too.
Now, see, well, here's the kicker. As we were discussing in the other show, they're already talking about doing another stimulus package because this is what we said last time. What's $1,200? You get what I'm saying? Does that even average to a rent here in New Jersey? You get a rent. We didn't even hit more. You get what I'm saying?
Studio that's about it.
If that. Don't live nowhere nice. Be like, oh, nigga, I have to pay the doorman. We all forget. So, again, they know it's not going to be enough. They're already planning to do another one. I'm not sure of the rules. I doubt they'll be the same, but some type of payment. Now, the unemployment kids, they make out like bandits. They get an extra $600 per week.
Woo! Per week on top of what they already get.
Yes.
We see you, D. Holler. D. Holler, we got a question.
What up, man? So you get a top $600 on top of whatever it is. So you usually get the 45%. So you making like, let's say average person makes about what, $500, $400 to $500 plus 6. So let's say they give them 4, 6. Yeah, they get a G. They get a G a week.
I'm making like $4,000 a month, yo.
Yeah, you make it out better than I make out, nigga. After my taxes and pension, which my pension already took a beating because the motherfucking stock dropped. You making way better than me. So. And I'm not mad at you because they're giving it to you. Plus, they're giving you 4 extra months on top of that. So you would usually go for 6 months. They give you an extra 4, thanks to the it's all buffed by the federal government being paid into. So you guys are getting that. Now, unemployment is on a backup, though. They're running on the skeleton crew everywhere. Yeah, they can pour that shit on it. Put some water and switch it around. Put that shit in there.
Boy.
It's on a backup. So, but they are waiving the first week. They are waiving, they usually make you wait a week. Right. And then you can, you go through the call in. Well, I know New Jersey's process. I don't know how it should, hopefully it's similar everywhere else. You call in and you start claiming. And then, the guy hit you back, a girl, whoever, like, yeah, your process has been accepted or approved or whatever. Yeah, that should go. So once you get on, you on. You're just going to get the paycheck. They'll tell you it's going to be whatever it is within a week's time. They are backed the fuck up. Super backed up.
So what, 6 million people out of work?
Yeah, 7 million last count. That was like Thursday. 7 million last count. But here's the funny thing with the numbers. Remember, unemployment never counts people who weren't already in the job field. So if you were a private contractor, if you own your own business, let's say construction con is all you did, and you and your partner, they're not counting you as employable, but you are eligible now for unemployment. So you get what I'm saying? So that 7 million is actually higher before they even got their calculations. I'd say 9. You know what I mean?
Maybe 10.
Like we forgetting about all these regular Joe Schmoes or people working off the books or outside of some field. But now, since the rules have been exchanged or jumped, you can come in and apply. You know, part-time employees. If you are still working part-time and you are not getting a 40-hour check or whatever equals to full-time, I know when I was at CVS, it used to be 35 hours, I think they did, 35, 37. Those fuckers. Get you. Because they get you fall just under so before you get that time and a half, you know, whatever it is.
Jeff punch out.
You can go file unemployment. They may give you special claims, so they'll pay you for the difference. So you'll get enough so you make the 40 hours. Wow. So you may not get that full, plus, I don't know, the 600 benefit, but you'll get something else, too. That's in there for you. Unemployment has, like, about 5 or 6 new little lines that came in there.
So what does the
go read.
Worker get?
So you will get 40 hours, whatever your pay is. So you work a 40-hour work week. Right. And you go in there and you say, hey, man, I worked at the X place. And X place gave me $1,000 a week at 40 hours a week. So they'll give you, what, the 45% or whatever it is. That's what the unemployment breaks down to.
Plus the...
Yeah. The 600 is coming from the feds. They're going to pay you that 600 extra on top of the week. So if your 45% breaks down to $450 a week, you get what I'm saying? Okay. And then here comes, I got you on the 6 for these. I got you on the 6.
Is that money going to have to be paid back?
It's supposed so. Unemployment money. Now I don't know about how they're going to figure out the 600, but unemployment money, you have 2 options when you do it. You can pick taxed or you can pick non-taxed.
You better pick tax.
Yeah.
You know, niggas ain't picking that shit.
When they go to fucking file next year, they're gonna be fucking screwed.
D-Holla, you got a pension too? Yeah, nigga. We gonna be owing negative on the pension. I'll be mad. Be like, look, niggas, I don't care who I got to rob in this bitch. That's it. That's
crazy.
Damn, there was something else. And independent contractors can also apply for it now. Please know that. A lot of independent contractors don't know that because they were never eligible for unemployment before. You are eligible for it now. As long as you lost or you can't have any work due to this condition. If coronavirus or COVID, whatever the hell you want to call it, whichever the two, has affected your income, you are eligible. Most likely eligible. Go seek out that information. They are talking about mortgage loans now. We had this conversation earlier about mortgage loans, did we?
No.
Yeah.
Mortgage loan. No, we had a conversation last time on it. Yeah. So go ask for it. So now a lot of the big lenders, except for Bank of America, Bank of America only did a 30-day holdover. I'm calling it a holdover. I forgot what they call it. It's not a freeze. They're just extending up 1 month.
Well, they probably took whatever payment for April and put it at the end of the loan.
Yes, you got it. You got it. But you're still getting the interest for motherfucking April. Now, don't think the other motherfuckers are slick, because Chase, Citibank, and all the other big boys have done a 90-day.
Oh, man.
90-day holdover. They'll just add it to the end of the month.
That's all it is.
You get what I'm saying? Now, add it to the end of your loan. They want to do a freeze, and people are trying to talk about a rent freeze. You know, so you have to play. D-Holla, what'd you say when it comes to unemployment? Always have them take the taxes out because you will owe them money at the end of the next year. You got it.
Facts.
You got it. But they do give you that option. I remember that bitch. Taxed or non-taxed? Like, why'd they ask that? Non-taxed, of course. They're like, yeah, surprise, nigga. Surprise. Surprise.
You owe next year, nigga.
Exactly. Nah, nigga, that was my money. It wasn't.
No, it
Just want you to know. And you got to pay us back, too.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. $35,000.
Please be mindful about with the mortgages and the other loans, because they're doing the 90-day holdover. Some of the big odds, except for Bank of America, you will owe them at the end of the month. Okay, it's just 90 days of I'm not going to get a late fee. 90 days of we're not going to harass you. 90 days of that, and that shit is going to go quick.
There's going to be a lot of niggas looking for overtime in July.
If you have a job in July.
Well, I mean, I think
shit.
That's what we all forget.
We all forget that. You're
like
right.
I said, we all fortunate to work through this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas who ain't gonna work through this or work after.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they have jobs, but the business went down, so there might not be overtime to offer.
You hit it right on the nose.
That's true.
Well, what a lot of these business, especially these restaurants are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They started. You got to understand. Greed is a funny thing. So what they're doing, instead of having you come inside, they want to do just strictly drive-through. So
Yeah.
they run the skeleton crew,
Yeah.
but still make money, but not have to worry about the payroll.
You know one thing I wanted to bring up too, because we were just talking about girls asking us to get us fucking food earlier. When we went there, the businesses now that are open, a lot of the food businesses, even the big ones, they're just trying to get rid of the product they had sitting in there before that shit go bad.
That's all. I agree.
We all forget. I mean,
Yeah.
cheese still expired, meat still expired, chicken.
They got to cook that shit up.
all
and get
that
rid
shit
of
got to cook it, get rid of it. They 2-for-1s, whatever the fuck it is. That shit got to go. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat no 3-month frozen shit in there. That shit ain't dry aged, bitch. What the fuck? I don't want it.
dry aged
That shit
chicken.
was smoked 3 months. That's that good smoked chicken.
Really,
Like, yo, this
nigga.
shit supposed to be purple? Yeah, nigga, that's the new shit. Don't worry
That's
about
the-
that.
Don't worry about
That's
it.
the new
Yo,
sauce.
don't worry
That's
about
the
it.
sauce.
Filipino seasoning.
Yeah, exactly. Fresh from Thailand, nigga. That's it. You don't know about that.
Now, if you go to the bathroom, it's made to cleanse you. This is
Real talk.
cleansing chicken.
What else do we have? The forgivable loans for businesses. They are out there. Only certain banks have them. You have to ask which banks have them. Some of the big boys have them. Some of the small players have them too. They are first come, first serve. Independent contractors can get them. Small business loans can get them. If you if you have your small business, you have a business and it's an official business, you can go and apply, be eligible for it.
I'm good.
You get up to 10 grand.
Nope.
He said, no, not enough.
I'm not
Get
paying
up to 10
nobody
grand.
back.
No, it's forgivable.
Uh-uh.
Only thing you have to do is meet the qualifications
I probably
of
don't.
how you spend the money. They will ask you for proof of how you spent the money.
Oh.
Be it on
Marketing.
employees, marketing, whatever, as long
Marketing,
as it's on the
promotion.
business
Equipment.
and it falls within, the criteria. I don't remember it exactly offhand.
Get you some new shit.
It's about 7 line items, but they're all business items. You can't say, yo, we spent the 10 grand on rims, nigga, because we needed rims for the new truck.
We
for
shot
the
15
motherfucker.
videos. Nigga.
Yeah, that shit don't
You
work
can't be
that way.
outside.
Yeah. No, but like I said, if it
That's
was equipment for
equipment.
something, it was to pay the employees while in there this time while I'm having a hardship, et cetera, what the fuck ever. Let's make it sound good.
10 grand for
You,
marketing
as soon as you blow the money, you go back. You have up to 6 months, and you're gonna blow the money. I'm pretty sure I'll be gone before that. And you go and you can ask for forgiveness. They'll ask for the proof and receipts and other purchases, and your loan will be forgiven. You don't owe the 10 grand back. They're first come
if
first.
you meet those 7 factors.
It has to be within that 7. Yeah, all of the 10 grand that they give you has to be within those factors. Yeah, they are truly forgivable, but they have to go meet those factors. Ask which banks have them or they're given them, because the government only gave it to the banks, a few certain select banks, and the banks are the ones picking the people who come to apply for them.
Wow.
People can get it. It's a nice 10 grand. That'll help.
Why? Now that's a goddamn
That's a
stimulus.
stimulus.
That's a stimulus, right?
That's
there.
a stem package right there.
Fuck that 1,200. You give me 10 racks.
That's a
Good.
stem package.
Is there only a certain amount of people that can get those loans? Because if that's the case, then
Small business, whatever you independent
whatever
contractor,
small business,
whatever small.
unlimited, As
Yes,
long as you meet the, okay. Because
Yep.
I figure these banks, if there's only a limited amount, they would pick their friends that own businesses.
it's first come first serve.
So there's a certain amount.
So they got an X amount. So let's say I'm Chase, and the government picked me with all the other banks. They gave me $2 million. I got $2 million to give away forgivable. That's gonna go quick. You want 10, you want 10, 110, 110, 110.
Shit,
You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of small business. They're gone. Man.
First couple
You get what I'm
people,
saying? So
right.
that's first come, first serve. Out of that money, of that allotment, you can come get it. You independent contractor, you can do it. You file your own taxes, you can do it.
You
I'm
gotta-
Jeff
you
LLC.
gotta
I
bring
can
all
go
your
get it.
paperwork, I'm pretty sure.
As long as you have a tax ID,
Yeah, I got mine.
go ask. Find the bank.
That's why I'm looking at you like, I got my tax ID.
Find the bank. Go ask. It will not hurt. They started, today's Sunday. They started Friday, April 3rd.
Okay.
First come, first serve, kids.
First, got to be in there first.
First
thing
come,
tomorrow.
first serve.
I wonder Wells Fargo does it.
First thing in the morning.
Give them a call.
Yeah.
Give them a call and ask about it.
I was about to say I would go down there, but I forgot you can't walk in the places no more.
Some of the banks have closed
I
their
know Chase-
inside.
yeah,
Yes.
but-
Chase is all robotic now, nigga. You can't get
Yeah.
nobody. I don't even think them niggas on the
Ours is
fold.
open.
Yeah,
Ours is
yeah.
open, but I think they do that one person in
How you sitting outside, nigga, with a deposit like, you? My turn?
the bank at a time.
Yo.
He's holding on to 10 grand. I got to make a deposit. That's an easy Vic, B. That's an easy
Yeah.
lick.
No worries, nigga. I got you.
Don't worry.
Waiting outside.
Who hit the deposit? Right here. That's not bad. 10 grand.
They are going at the there are some senators asking for rent freeze. This is very important. Call your congressman, call your prince. Call your prince. I was gonna say, goddamn. Call your whoever runs your senator, all that shit.
Congressman.
They need to put in a rental and mortgage freeze. This is not like a 90-day holdover. This is not a forgiveness. This is truly, we will not charge you April, May, let's say June, at all. You don't owe us later.
That's the question.
You don't owe us now.
So
everybody,
it's a wash.
it's washed. That's something that needs to be held because I guarantee you, come motherfucking June, them motherfuckers is knocking, or they going to the sheriff if all this shit is done.
I gotta call my landlord.
I mean, I think that's the.
See, now my question is,
Shoot.
if you have it, shouldn't you just pay it?
Now that's the kicker. Now, see, this is what I was arguing
like,
before.
I got my
let's say
rent
you
money.
get the let's say you get the unemployment package, so you get an extra $6 on top of whatever the $400 we giving you. Why can't you pay it, nigga? I just gave you $4,000.
Like, why?
So I'm on the.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, but I'm on the other side of this. And then the reason why is like for all these corporations who know how to cut through the red tape,
Yes, sir.
Speak on it
who get away with a lot of this shit.
all day. Chapter 11, nigga. Chapter 7. Don't go out of business at all, nigga. That's it.
You're in a prime example to take full of. Fuck that.
We went from Jeff LLC to Jeff Shares LLC.
so yeah, exactly.
So that's what I
It's
say.
a period in the shears,
that's
nigga. That's
all.
all.
This will be a great opportunity for you to take that 10 grand, invest it in your business, call them up, be like, listen, I ain't got it. Have that shit fully deferred, and then take all that money you were stacking and further put into your fucking
As
business.
long as you can prove how you spent it, you straight.
Oh, I got proof,
Receipts
nigga.
all day. See the
That's it.
cameras?
I paid this
See
nigga, that nigga, this one, the other one. This is what I brought for this.
I had to pay K Singleton, I had to pay L
See?
Singleton, I had to pay K. Dot
That's
Singleton.
it.
I got a whole family that work for me, bro. But you are Singleton. They're not my family, though.
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people will take advantage of it. You make a point, Truth. How many white people were every day on Friday? How many, traditional business white men? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
But
mean, like I said, they do it all the time. And if this is a
You
great
1,000%
opportunity
right.
for someone, and it was a long time ago, but it was this black guy who knew the house sitting rules.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. I heard about
Sat
that,
at
dude.
that $1.3 million
And got it
house.
for fucking $16.
Got it for like because he knew what it did.
16
and
bucks.
They were fucking pissed.
And you know what? To this day, they're still trying to fight to get him out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that you mad because he knew the shortcuts.
He knew the law.
yeah.
But you know what? You could do the same thing up here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In this situation here, if you do have, all right, so what Jeff and everyone saying as far as actual business, all right. Unfortunately, and I mean no disrespect to all y'all guys out there, ladies out there, if you do not have a tax ID number, you are not considered to be a legitimate business. You got a fucking hobby. And that's not disrespect to you, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think they could just open a storefront, start selling shit, and they got a legitimized business. You can't open up a bank account without a tax ID number.
Mm-hmm.
That
Facts.
tax ID number legitimizes your business.
Tell them.
A lot of tax breaks. So
So-
for you guys out there that may have businesses,
There's a lot of labels out there that own
a
them
lot of
shits.
labels out there that don't have LLCs, which means you are not a business, which means a lot of times you see a lot of these artists, a lot of these labels make all this money and then they owe the IRS $50 million
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
because you was claiming all these tax breaks and you didn't even have a fucking business.
And they'll let you get a lot of money, and then they come for
Oh,
you.
yeah, they gonna
They be
come
like,
for
"Hey,
your
nigga,
shit.
you owe us about $2.8 billion."
I
That's
tell you,
about it.
the-
You made $3 million. You owe us $5.
The only
I don't know
only
where you get the
people-
mother two from, but you better find it,
yeah,
nigga.
the only people IRS is scared of is the church. But other than that, they coming for your fucking money.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is legitimize your business. And here's the greatest thing about an LLC: you got 5 years to show profit.
That's it.
5 years, so you can fuck it up as much as you want.
But you're still eligible for this shit. that's all you know.
Right.
Just so you know.
You're still eligible.
Hey, nigga, we was trying, but we take that 10.
The government gives you 5 years.
We just couldn't pull it off.
And this is what happens with these gas stations. A lot of you may or may not understand.
Oh my God! Nobody pay attention to them. Shit.
Nobody pay attention to it. What they do is they sign it over to their cousins or their family
Yep.
members, someone within their family, and they keep running it. You get all these tax breaks because you got 5 years to show profit, and they just keep selling and selling and selling and selling.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity for you to go down, call your bank,
I gotta do my business over, matter of fact.
get your information ready, call your local lawyer or accountant. Ask them how much it is to start a business. Anybody charge you over $500, walk away.
You're getting robbed.
Serious.
Listen, you shouldn't be charged. If you can't listen,
No, I've seen five. It depends. So we're saying it depends what kind of business you're gonna open.
you can do the shit yourself. There's too much information for people.
Yes.
I will say this: there are a lot of people that are smart, stupid, and the last thing you want
No,
to do is
you're-
dot the
you're-
wrong I and cross the wrong T when it comes to this.
Yes, sir. I
So
agree.
you want to make sure you're on liable. So if someone opened a business for you and they didn't do it right, they'll be liable.
No, I agree.
You'll be good. So again, if anyone's charging you over $500, walk away.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous.
It's 125 instead of the LLC.
Yeah. A lot of things can be done. Sole proprietorships too. You use your own tax
Yeah.
ID.
Yeah.
And you're a business you run. You are eligible for these for the small business loan. You can get that $10,000. You go in there as long as you pay. You find as long as you got the paperwork saying, "Hey, I paid." Amazon had to pay this, whatever the fuck it was, whatever it was. As long as it meets the criteria, you are eligible.
Because you also got to remember, let's say,
That's a lot of money.
what's the closest bank to here?
I don't know.
Columbia, some shit like that.
Something down the
Probably from this road, yeah.
All right, so let's say Columbia has 4 million accounts.
Yep.
I guarantee you a couple thousand are businesses.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Just a couple thousand. So, like Jeff was saying, if they gave that bank $2 million to break $10,000 up within those individuals,
It's gonna go quick.
Exactly.
That shit gonna be going by Tuesday if you're lucky.
That's why they said first come, first serve. Ask, go ahead, see this stuff. Definitely, I am 100% behind the freeze, a mortgage and rental freeze.
I'm all for that.
That is the only way I truly see the economy not caving.
so
In
can I
the
ask you a
summer.
question since we're talking about this? What way can the government come up with that would be fair to the landowners?
Now, see that they're gonna get fucked.
Well, I'm saying as far as because landowners still pay taxes and shit
Freeze the
too.
taxes too.
So my thing is, if you're going to freeze the rent, then give them
Then freeze their tax
right,
dues as
freeze
well.
their taxes. So
Yeah.
if you do that,
Right.
I don't think you got some. I mean, no disrespect, but you got some horrible ass individuals who still would fight it. But for the most part, I've been seeing a lot of landlords giving their tenants
Yeah.
a couple of days, 30 days, 90 days
Yeah.
slide.
Well, I think New York froze it for 3 months or something like that.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you can give those landowners
The same thing.
the same kind of freeze, they wouldn't have a problem with it. But if you're telling them, I'm not going to collect money, but I still have to pay.
Well, see,
Yeah, that's not fair.
here's the catch-22. So not even just the taxes, because don't forget, as a landowner, now I got a mortgage on that building. So let's say I didn't own it outright. I still owe a mortgage, right? And you pay me your port, and that goes to the
Yeah.
mortgage.
Your rent goes to my mortgage.
But here's the kicker. I went and got the 90-day freeze, the 90-day hold from Bank of wherever, Chase or something, right? But I'm still pressuring Kevin for his fucking portion because I know at the end of the fucking term, however long this term is, I'm gonna owe April, May,
Yeah.
June.
Well, that's the thing. If
You know what I
have
mean?
a mortgage freeze and you still pressure your tenants for rent, that should be a criminal offense.
But how you gonna prove? Well, it's gonna be a lot of court red paper. That's gonna be a
Oh, a lot of red
whole.
tape.
It's gonna be a whole.
A lot of gray areas.
Yeah, we open a whole new court for that. You know what I mean? Because there's gonna be a lot of people in there like, prove it. Nah, man, I owed. Bank of America never sent me nothing, or whatever it is. It's gonna be a whole lot. But you're right. The only way I can say is if the feds come in and say, hey, we're gonna reimburse the state for whatever you lose in the taxes for the commercial. You know what I mean? Or we're going to reimburse a certain percentage, have these people forgiven for blank whatever, knock it down. But then you got the people who owe the mortgage. So now they really want to freeze on it too because I still owe my bank
Yeah, I
Right.
can't. I
for
can't,
not paying you.
I can't. If you don't pay me If your money helps me pay this, and you stop paying me. I
can't pay
that.
them.
That's what I say. It would have to be.
It had to be a universal stop on everything.
It would have to be on both back ends.
And none of this can go on credit reports.
Right. The government
So
just have to say.
we all forgot about the Equifax, TransUnion, and what Experian.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers still be looking and motherfuckers still be reporting. No nigga, I don't want to see no late. I don't want to see no he owed and missed or whatever the fuck. I don't see none of that on anybody's status.
This shit's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get real
This
nasty.
is gonna get real
You got a lot
nasty.
of greedy landlords.
It's going to, but this is going to be the fight. So
Sorry, Patterson.
a lot of, so check it out. But not even that. Here we go. A lot of mom and pop places. So how many people own like the old pizzeria but never owned the building? How many dance studios that ain't got there? You can't take the kids there. How many sports places and now do this? You get what I'm saying?
This is
So they're not doing anything to, or do they have anything in the works, or are they trying to come up with a process to help those type of businesses out? Like I know you have like the local news, they're doing Takeout Tuesdays and some shit like that, where they're trying to get people to order out on Tuesdays.
I find those funny. Not to cut you off, but I see where you're going. Yes, because everybody, those pizza shops or those food places. Again, I never knock anybody for doing any volunteering or donations, I should say, or donating anything, food, time, or whatever. It's a godsend. God bless you. But you knew it was coming. Yes, it's the same old. Can I get tax credit or can I get compensated in some other way from it? So here we go back to my original thing that I said. These places, they gotta blow their food, right?
You gotta get rid of it.
They got two people in the back. They're making a shitload of pies or whatever the fuck it is, right? Or cooking empanadas or whatever the fuck we doing, right? Because they had a whole bunch of shit in the freezer.
I can go for an empanada. Fat ass.
Here we go, right? Cool. I'll go give it to the hospital people. I'll try. A lot of people are being capitalists at that point and trying to work out some deals. Yo, I'll feed the whole Hackensack Hospital if you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me yada yada, and you see Ray's is the only nigga moving. You get what I'm saying? Because they ain't open up Angelo's. Ray's is the only motherfucker moving. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what's up with Angelo's? I know they got the good pepperoni, but I don't know. Am I the only one thinking like this or no? Because I'm like, how come all these niggas ain't moving like this or whatever the fuck? I know I like to have some options, nigga. I miss options at this point.
Yes,
but then
sir.
when you think about it and then you see, so it's like, okay, what can they get? There's a story in New York City. They have the guy, the pizza shop opened up, and he's got all the pizza places there, right? But his landlord was like some young dude who gave him rent forgiveness, but set him up with the means to go to all the hospitals out of New York City and Staten Island. So now he's got his whole team there, delivering and cooking. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, what's the landlord really get out of this besides flexing his muscle? You know what I'm saying? And he don't have to pay rent for a little bit.
Hey,
That's my point.
he's getting something. That's like when I was training out in Staten Island.
Yeah.
They had Chick-fil-A Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah.
And then they had the pizza spot there Tuesday, something. But they had that there, and then they had the halal truck, and then they kicked the other truck out because they didn't have the proper paperwork
Right.
or whatever. But those places would run in there. Like, again, this is a place that has 500 employees at one time.
Yeah.
And they sitting there in those restaurants eating.
Eating well.
They had no
Again,
problem.
you know, a lot of these corporations like that, they only give you 15, 30-minute lunch. Nigga, you start your car, pull out the parking lot, nigga, that's 20 minutes. It
Serious.
Word, nigga.
don't make no sense to go nowhere.
You got to remember, so a lot of back, in this term, I hate to say it, not to be offensive, but backdoor deals, back alley deals. This shit is going on.
There's a lot of under-the-table shit going on.
He ain't got nothing to worry about. But the other, that young landlord who was on TV talking about, yo, it's great for the community, and, they doing the PR spin on it. And I'm like, well, what about your other tenants, nigga? What about the lady who owned the yarn company? Because niggas, that bitch ain't making masks. I don't know what the fuck she doing in this here. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. He was a big company, so he can recoup it in some form. The other regular landlords, if it's me just owning a couple places, I lost. You're right. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting on there like, yo, I'm going to get the small SBA loan, nigga, what's up? I need $10,000 to Pay you niggas back.
Pay you
matter of
niggas
fact.
back.
Matter of fact, take that. Put that in your bank.
Cut me the checks so I can hand it right back
to you. You're right. You know, so it's really bad. Do they have something in place for it? They're trying. They're already talking about doing another stimulus. And this time it's got to be more focused or whatever it is because they know this is going to be shortcoming.
This is our version of the depression. That's all this is.
You are 1,000% right.
That's all this is.
You are 1,000% right.
This is our version of the Great Depression.
Yeah.
It
I'm
hasn't.
just.
And I tell a lot of people at my other job, in war there's going to be casualties, rather predictable casualties or unpredictable casualties, and this is what needed to happen.
Yeah.
Businesses had to crash. A lot of mom and pop spots going to shut down. A lot of people going to get hurt off of this shit. But I can guarantee you, when this shit is all over and turns around, this shit's going to thrive. Certain things are going to thrive like a motherfucker.
It's going to
boy.
get big.
That's why you got to have your hands in certain things, because.
Well, I think this would be a great time for those individuals who wanted to start something. Because I always thought about doing a chicken wing and fry spot.
Why not? You cook well.
You know what to do?
As long as your black ass is open after 10 o'clock, because a nigga like me can't get a goddamn bite of food after I get off work, B.
Well, you know, I'm from NYC. We don't do that 5 o'clock in the afternoon close shit.
I'm not gonna vent on this beautiful show that we have here.
nigga.
But yo, in this day and age, I get off at fucking 9 o'clock at night, and there's not a place to get a bite to eat.
Yeah,
B.
that's the sad part about having this
Jesus
kind of
Christ, this shit
situation
kills
like
me.
that.
Nigga,
where
7
everything's
o'clock
closed
is
when
rough.
early.
Yeah.
You got McDonald's that stay open 24 hours. You got not 24 hours. McDonald's drive-thru is open. Wendy's drive-thru is open. I haven't ate. I don't want fast food.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I don't. I want. And you get off at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night after working 2 jobs. The last thing you want to do is cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you drive down these streets and it's looking like goddamn dust town.
Serious, nigga.
Like, yo, I've never seen Teaneck Road, Hackensack, Inglewood, Bergenfield. I've never seen Bergen County look so deserted in my life. And I'm like, yo, I can't even get a slice of pizza now.
You know what? And not to jump off of your food topic because you're right. Because I'm be mad as fuck about 7:30. I'm like, nigga, I got to get some food. Oh, nigga, like it's like you got hurry up, pick.
You gotta
Just make a left. Let's go.
That shit is ridiculous.
You know what I thought about? So anybody here who's driven, and even in your spots, right? They had all these new buildings coming up.
Tons.
Remember how many buildings are right over here down Main Street
My
alone?
God, they are building up.
How is this going to affect those new folks moving in? Now, a lot of these rich folks in private companies lost their 6-figure jobs, and I guarantee you, they ain't asking them niggas to come back to work in June.
So, question.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, so.
I understand what you're saying, but I know we talked about it before. We'll talk about it some more.
Shoot.
For these luxury apartment places,
Okay.
they have to have a small percentage of apartments, 3, 4, 5, that are affordable housing.
Yes.
Would they think about upping it?
Fuck yeah. At the end of the
Just to
day,
put
at the
bodies
end
in
of the
there?
day, they end up fucking at the end of the years.
I bet
So what happens is, and this is how we calculate, and I calculate when I talk to other people out there. When I see those buildings going up, I'm like, how many people going to pay $2,500 to live in Main Street in Hackensack? I don't give a fuck how pretty you make the building, because once you get out of the building, go 2 blocks up,
You still know it, nigga.
they didn't fix my grandma's house. They didn't fix
Newman Street is still there.
You get what I'm saying?
Real
Put
talk.
lipstick on a pig.
You're right. It's still a motherfucking swine. It's still pig. You're right. So at the end of the day, you know, the people may move in. You may get that first herd. They'll come in, but then either they'll get, we can't afford it. We're gonna move somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it slowly becomes a regular rotation. So the thing is like, well, let's get dependable money in. I'll take you Section 8ers. Okay, here go low income. You get what I'm saying? Because I guaranteed I'm getting 80% from the government
At least.
of this $2,500 I'm charging for a fucking 2-bedroom.
Now the question is, how long are they sitting on that though?
You always see the span within years. So you check in and like, what I give it 5 years. This is me
You
personally.
think it would? I think so many things will be fast tracked.
Oh, because of this stuff?
Yeah, right. And,
Yes,
and that's just
but
because of the situation.
in a regular, not to cut you up, but in a regular year, like a regular, if
Oh, yeah.
none of this shit happened,
Yeah,
I would give it 5 years, and then you'll
Yeah.
watch the turnover
Now,
slowly start
I'm talking
happening.
about 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because normally
Same
what would
day.
happen is,
Same day.
as soon as someone would know a complex was coming out, you would see a name, you would see a
Yeah.
website, people would go on, They'll
Yeah.
go in for the lottery pick, and they'll start going in and trying to get it, whatever. But now, where again, like say, you're falling into a situation where so many people do not have a job. So
That's
instead
the
of
shitty
targeting those 7-figure individuals, you got to bring your
Your criteria
your
down.
criteria way down,
Way down.
way down.
Well, you got to figure, but here's what works in the person's favor who has money. They built that project to sell at certain amount so they can make their money back and recoup.
Right.
We're gonna sell these houses for $2 and little apartments for $2 and up. This shit hit. Well, our target audience is now broke.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of broke.
So now here comes us. Yo, nigga, I get you $12.50. What you got? You get what I'm saying? What you
Yeah.
need me to get in there?
Back,
They ain't gonna look at you at first. They're gonna be like, all right, nigga, come holler at me next month if I'm real itching. And you know, sooner or later they're gonna get the crack. Like, yo, nigga, I'll suck your dick.
it's about to be a
You know
bias,
what I mean?
it's about to be a buyer's market.
And
Well, 'cause
but
it-
that's the
It's about to be
key.
a buyer's market.
That is the key. We talk. Now I had this conversation with other people. So now with mortgages, mortgage rates dropped to 3%. So I'm like, okay, this is looking good, but I just need the banks to get the loans out because the
Word.
banks are slowing
Snatch-
up on loans
Snatch them
because
properties
now they
right
know
the fuck
wait.
up.
Values are going to start to drop again.
Snatch them
As long as the
properties
shit's
right the
going
fuck
back
up.
up. I wish they didn't put the mandatory stops in the stock market and let them shits really drop in one day. When we lost 2,000 points, so we
I
automatically
know.
stop trading because then we entering negative interest. So that
was-
means no matter what you get, you're going to get fucking equity on a fucking house. You get what I'm saying?
I was-
You was sitting there like,
And the shit is,
yo,
I was waiting for that shit.
yes, you. I was sitting there like, fall, nigga,
I
fall.
was waiting for that shit, B. I was sitting there going, drop, nigga, drop.
Yes,
Because I'm about to step into some shit.
nigga.
And they hit that. I said, you gotta be fucking
I'm
kidding
being
me.
Alpine or Upper Saddle River talking about.
We all gonna be
Yo, I don't
angry.
think this pool big enough, nigga. You got something bigger?
We all
Come
we
on.
all-
Peter scratching your chest. And shit.
We gonna all be out on the. All my neighbors. Truth, what you cooking today? I'll be over later.
Fuck that. I'll be like, get these poor niggas out my house. Get the fuck out of here. Get the
Hey.
fuck out my house. Bitch, you broke now.
That's Jeff's house. That's Jazz's house. Do me a favor. Knock down these gates.
Yeah,
We all
exactly.
fucking live here. I'm telling you, B, I was
Hey,
waiting.
yo.
Oh my! I'm telling you, it's
So
gonna
that's
be.
why I figured like a lot of
People
them
don't
would
see
would
that.
try
It's gonna be a
to-
buyer's market in the.
Well, some
Yes.
money is better because, like, let's be real, they cost wise maybe $500, $600, $700 per month. It would cost that individual business wise, and the fact that they're charging $2,500, so they're getting like about 1,000% markup or whatever. But like you said, even doing it at $1,250, you're still doubling it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you would want that building empty.
No.
They never want the building in.
So I would think they would want to get someone in there now, and then once the economy starts getting better,
Force people out.
what would happen is because I think every year they able to up it a certain amount of
Didn't
rent.
go up,
Ah,
yes.
rent
Go
increase.
They go
up,
rent increase
every
10%.
month,
Uh-huh.
To the point where you can't afford it anymore.
Right.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna do that.
slowly-
Yeah.
Might take a few
Slowly
years.
but surely, it was
It-
like,
oh, no, they'll get back to their 25. You get what I'm saying? But if I get 7, 8 years, and I don't even know if I want to stay there that long at 12 to 15 or whatever the fuck it may be. You get what I'm saying? It's a brand new build. I get a fucking parking spot. I don't have to play with the riffraff. Well, they're gonna be in their house too. They're gonna be in the motherfucking too. But you get what I'm saying? I get all these new amenities. It may be in my best favor than me staying where the hell I'm at now for $12.50, because $12.50 you still get you some trash somewhere else around here. So it's what you can. That's why I said, like, people like us, and go back to what BR said, we should make out ahead of the game.
If you don't,
If we-
you ain't do your research.
You are absolutely right. You get what I'm saying? Pay off some of your debt and boost your credit score, get a new place, get a new house, own something where you'll be ahead of it.
Trust me.
It's a buyer's market, so this is our time.
That's right. If you walk out of this shit without something, yo, you failed, B.
Think about it. Hold up.
I'm
Really
just being
quick.
honest. I'm
Really
just being
quick.
honest.
Really quick. We all forgot niggas ain't selling cars.
At all.
So, but they froze the plants for making them, but now they got to move all them shits they got for 3 months.
Yep. Gotta
We
get
all
rid of
forgot.
them.
Yo, you want a Cadillac? I'm gonna give you 2 for 10. 2 for 10. Am I lying? Am I lying? You know that GM is
like, yo,
coming.
how much you got in your pocket right now?
GM is
We
coming.
trying to get rid of this 2000. We got a 2019 Escalade. I got $5,000. Yours, nigga.
Yeah.
Take
they're
it.
gonna, they're gonna make. They're going to start making deals like that.
And you got.
You
why
got to
not?
get some.
You remember the last recession they we did it? Remember he knocked it down?
They did.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. If this is our time,
This is
this is
it.
our time. Come this summer, dude. Mark my words. Come July,
I'm gonna have it.
they're gonna be on that motherfucking TV talking about, hey, nigga, you need some rims. We got you. shit.
And I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
my. I know my brother. I'm not talking about none of my brothers here because we all are intertwined in what we're gonna do, and I know but
Yeah.
this is the time to get your plan in place. Because
That's
when this
it.
shit drop, you gotta come out ahead of this shit.
That's
yeah.
it.
Because when the shit gets back to normal, you're gonna be saying like, "Damn, I should have done this."
It's
Nah,
just like
nigga,
somebody who goes to
it's gonna hit.
well, we'll say Macy's because they shut down.
Mhm.
Someone who went to Macy's the day after the sale when it was 90% off, and now
Yeah.
it's only 20% off.
Right.
So yeah, you have a lot of these plants aren't going to let their customers fail.
At all.
They're going to work something out to keep them up and running, to keep them in business.
Yeah.
So like they said, okay, we got you a 2019 Escalade, nigga, come get this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, the problem is I think a lot of people are too busy trying to survive.
Yes.
They go
Yes.
to the grocery store. They just want to make it through this,
Right, and that's why
and
no
they're
one's
not
buying
they're not
anything.
opening the blinders to. All they're gonna see is first day out, as we joke about
Yep.
here. Oh, the bars are back open. This is back, and then all of a sudden it's gonna go back to normal.
Yep.
And everybody's gonna be like, back to normalcy, and you got nothing out of it.
That's
Yep.
the show for it.
Nothing to show for it, except that I can go back to the bar, I can hang out in the park and go play some basketball. You can get back to your normal life, but you walked off with no equity. You ain't walking for the business. You ain't walking for the free new car. You ain't walking for that house in Alpine. You didn't move. You got nothing.
Speak on it,
This property going
please.
down right now, nigga. This property that's vacant. All you gotta do is pay the taxes on that property and it's yours.
Please.
Like, and this, it don't take foul. Like, I used to think I ain't got the money to
No.
do it. I did my research. It don't take much.
No.
Because I, God forbid, B, if I don't walk out of this shit on top of my game, B, I'm a fucking loser.
Now is the time.
It's going to be a buyer's market. Purchase your shit. Get these loans that Jeff is talking about.
Yo.
Flip it like you talking about. Then when shit gets back to normal,
Sitting pretty.
That's the point. And I guarantee you, the
no
Toms,
disrespect, all these Caucasians is doing it.
the Toms, the Dicks, and the Janes of the world.
Been doing it.
Yeah. They're going to be ahead. They're going to be like, whoa, look what we got. Look what we got here. They're going to be ahead. Talking about, yo, we really on you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing I always tell people, you know. I always tell people I don't want to get mad because somebody hooked their peoples up. That's what they're supposed to do. Unfortunately, when we get in places like that, we don't do the same.
No.
And we just can't get mad at someone else because they do it the right way.
But you know what? And that's a shame. That's why I said, if I get the information, I'll spread it to those who I know who
And
need it.
thank you for doing that.
If I know a little something, this is what I tell you.
Now,
Hey, nigga, you need to do X. Go do it now.
if you told people and they don't take heed to it, don't get mad when you did it.
What's the saying? You can lead a horse to water, right?
I
You
can't
can't
make
make
it
that bitch drink.
Yeah, don't look at
That's
the water
it.
and go,
Yep.
it's blue.
It's there.
It's there.
You do what you got to do with
I
it.
see everybody else drinking. I don't know if I just.
Thirsty, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Because-
I don't want to follow the herd. Everybody's drinking.
All of us know somebody
It's like
who.
some female shit. I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want. You
Yep.
know, starved.
All of us know somebody who will not make it out ahead on this shit,
Oh, I know.
or who may, and God forbid, knock on wood, may be worse
Yeah.
out of this shit.
Oh my God.
And you gonna be like, you got no good reason because you had a job, bitch. What was you doing?
Word.
We
Word.
all know somebody who will be like, how the fuck did you lose? You know what I mean?
Just to add on to your story. though,
Yeah.
The lady at my overnight job works 2 jobs. Her first job shut down.
Okay.
I literally looked at her in the face and was like, "So why are you not here 7 days a week working?" Well, I need my time off. You just lost your first fucking job.
That time you were working on the job.
Thank you. I was about to be like, where you going?
And I'm like, you work overnight. Why are you not here 7 days a week? What are you doing in the other 16 hours of your day
That's my point.
that you need 48 hours off?
Especially if we giving it to you. It's not even like, yo,
And
out the bag.
they was like, anybody that comes in can get overtime. I'm like, so why are you not working 8 hours a day, 7 days a week because you lost your first job? If I was an hourly employee, I'd be telling my family, listen, you ain't going to see daddy.
Daddy love you. I see.
But when this shit break, daddy pocket's going to be okay for us.
Yep.
FaceTiming. Time for
Like-
homework. All right.
Yep.
Like, I don't,
That's what.
but
Write this down.
here's Jeff giving you basic information.
Yo.
And everybody looks at it and goes, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I got to
Do
do that.
nothing with it.
And do nothing with it. Like, that's what kills our people. Then we look at Scott that took the same information put himself in a position, helps his people out.
Yep.
And then they go, yo, man, motherfucker don't look me out. Nigga, the information is there. Like, I saw you chop up the last thing he did and was posting it and posting it and posting it. And I'm sharing, like, yo, the shit is here.
Got to.
But
Send
like they
that shit
said, if you
out.
want to hide information from a nigga, you put it in the book.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I don't know. And when I say this, I'm not talking about the 4 people in this room. I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas. But I'll tell y'all one thing. When 2021 break,
I would say this.
when y'all see that Bentley driving down the block, it's mine, nigga.
Unfortunately,
When you see that GT Continental come through with the black tints, that ain't lease, nigga.
They gave him
unfortunately,
rims too.
people have to say, poor me.
Yeah.
There are people out here that want to be looked at as pity,
Victim.
victim. Great word, thank you.
Very good word.
And they have to. They don't want to succeed. They don't want to do better. They just want someone to look and point and say, "Oh, I'm sorry for you."
You can cry on my shoulder as I
I'm
clean
the
my.
wrong nigga for that
No, no,
shit.
you can cry on my
I
shoulder
give 2 shits.
as I clean my pool. Go ahead. Right here.
Yo.
I'll live you out. We can go live. Yo, Kev, this shit's fucked up. Where you at?
People don't care about the sorries though. That's the
I
shitty.
don't.
We all say that shit, man. I'm sorry for a certain point, but then it's like, all right, get the fuck out of my place.
What they say? We have. I'll have empathy.
Yeah,
I ain't got no
That's
sympathy. I'll feel bad for you.
I can't. You know, like I get it.
As he's barbecuing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, where you at? I'm at Truth New House, nigga.
The problem is, you really sometimes you can't help people; they have to help themselves.
Yes,
And you can't help those that don't want to help themselves.
you are absolutely
There are
right.
people that are eager
Facts.
and they just don't know how to do something. That's a different type of person.
It is.
Facts.
You are right. You are
Facts.
right, man.
There's somebody that'll watch this, hear what Jeff said, and really go, all right, let me go back and watch this and let me see what he was talking about. Let me call this bank. Let me call this bank. Let me call this bank. You know what? This didn't work out. Let me send an email. Maybe they can answer this and give me more information. Then you're going to have somebody that watch this whole shit and go like, yo, them niggas is stupid.
Yeah.
I got to go back to shop right. I ran out of toilet paper.
I need some.
Yo,
And all of a sudden, it comes
Got
July.
12 bags, shit.
All of a sudden, comes July, you open up your deep freezer and see chicken in there from March. You're like, damn, I can't
I
even
gotta
cook
go to
this shit.
shop right every day so I can buy 2 packs.
yeah,
14
yeah.
by the end of the week.
I refuse.
Well, it's
Thank
just like,
God, yo,
I fucking
real shit, Jeff. You was right here. Come on, say, I refuse to let this shit open back up and not be ahead, B.
Well, that's unfortunately you have
I
some people who,
refuse.
to them, it's their way of getting out the house. So that's what they want to do because it allows them to get out of the house.
If I don't have a neighbor looking at me mad that I'm his neighbor by fucking 2015,
Word
I
up.
did something wrong.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to do the best for my family. But I
That's
told
it.
niggas,
That's how you do it. Like
by
I say,
50
this
years
is-
old, nigga, I don't want to work for
this is
nobody.
the
You don't
best-
have a neighbor's like, what's your name? Can I see your ID?
exactly.
I want somebody parking in frront of my driveway. Say, you can't live here. No, nigga, move. That gate just opened up. Watch out. I refuse to let.
But these are opportunities that we need to take advantage of, dude.
You're right.
We always lose out because we don't
Always.
want to, or we felt
Too busy
afraid.
buying fucking toilet
always
paper,
do
man.
Shit. Yeah. Don't spend your $1,200 on Jordans. I know they got the new release. I done seen
it's
this shit
going
out.
out.
Oh.
No, please don't,
I think-
niggas.
I think-
Niggas, please don't.
Nike not stupid.
Oh no, nigga, they got the online sale already. Nigga, I got the email like, wait, what? Ooh, that's right. And mind you, it's in 2 weeks, my nigga. It's all within the time where people will be
getting that paper.
I'm sitting there like, nah,
They ain't
I'm
they
straight.
ain't stupid.
I'm straight.
Because unfortunately, in our areas, you have people that would rather look good than fed. Like I know somebody who was
I'm with
fresh
Jeff
to
on this.
death.
I'm with Jeff
They
on this
eat in
one.
2 days.
Nah.
If I don't
Like, you
come,
better go sell that Gucci belt, get you a hot dog.
if I don't
2
come
days.
out 50% better than where I was after all this shit, I did something wrong.
Or you unemployment kids who are still eligible, like the single ones with no children,
Get it?
you want to get an extra $600 if you're eligible?
Shit, nigga.
Stack your money,
Stack
folks.
this shit.
So when that shit does come within 10 months, you can either hang out for a bit or you can make another move. There's no good reason on this fucking God's green earth why your ass can't even try to get ahead off of that.
You're right. I swear to God.
I'm being
Yeah, and you're being
1,000% honest.
Yep.
Because I'm going to look at you with 7 heads and be like, nigga, so you telling me you got $1,000 a week
And did what?
for the past 10 months.
And did what?
And what?
And did what?
And you owe how much in rent? Fuck you.
I went to Miami 5 times. Nice.
Well, unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. People are going to be
And,
vacationing.
and it's cool. It's cool.
Because here's the thing.
Here's the fuck. Hold on, really quick with the vacation thing, and we touched on this. Man, we were talking earlier.
He about to take the glasses off.
So yeah, I was sitting there like, yo, niggas, you don't get the fuck out of here.
Let me tell you something.
So now the airlines got bailed out in this package. Okay,
Of course they did.
you got to remember the prices for flights are going to go back up soon.
Quickly.
It's still sort of cheap. They all went up from the double digits to the triple digits already. If you can book out of wherever the fuck it is for a trip, wherever the fuck you want to go when this shit is over. So you want to fly somewhere in October. Hopefully the virus, should be shutting down. You need to pay for that shit now if you can. Because it's dumb cheap still.
Yes, sir.
Because the closer, it's always the closer you get to it, but they're going right back up to regular prices, and then they're going to go past it because now it's going to be profitable. And there's going to be no reason because these niggas are going to be getting $1,000 a week.
You're right.
How many bitches we gonna see there Instagramming and twerking? Like, hey, look what I'm is.
I don't have a job,
bitch.
but
You
the
right.
man who got the 10 months of unemployment in Jamaica.
You right. So you got to remember,
You're right.
buy them shits now.
That's it.
Buy them shits now if you really want to go somewhere or be smart about it.
Listen, I looked up a flight to Dominican Republic for $5.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
At a resort too, right?
It was an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, you always want to go to DR, right?
Shit look doable, nigga.
This shit might be plausible right
Shit
now.
look doable.
And not only are we going to go, when we get back, I'm going to go back.
Exactly. You gonna get on one plane, go to the next one. Like, let me just take my
We
shit on
going to
this
land. They go like, Daddy, where? Y'all Uber right there. Daddy needs some alone time in the
Yo,
coop.
I'm just telling
But
you.
no, that's a smart idea, too.
Be mindful of how we spend our money going forward.
Yeah.
Be mindful of what we do going forward.
You're right.
You're really going to have no excuse. There's a lot of single adults, guys and girls, on unemployment. Or unemployment eligible, I'll say. Where are you spending your money? We done gave you an extra 90 days of lease time. At this moment, you got 60 days of you can't get kicked out of the apartment.
Yo, I think eviction's going to go up, B.
Eviction is going to flash flood
Oh
if
my
they don't pass
God.
another bill, but they got 2 months. So the
like
courts
you said,
ain't
but-
open.
but like
But
you're
when
saying,
the first
what are you
day of
doing
court
with
is
your
open,
money?
that's what I said. Well, how you going to argue?
Yes.
Well, we just gave you $4,000, nigga. What
Standing
you
rule
got
only.
on this?
What
Can
you
you
got
give
on
them
it?
something? Could you work out a payment deal? When you say no,
Oh, my
Stay in the
God.
room only.
yeah.
A lot of landlords are going to get screwed too because there's a lot of essential workers out there who didn't lose their job and they're still going to try. I can't pay my rent.
You damn right that's coming. That's my
You gotta
point.
understand, like, not all landlords are rich assholes. They're like
No.
regular people that
No, yeah.
want the American dream and bought a fucking house.
You're right.
You're right.
You
So
1,000% right.
Yeah,
And that's why I
absolutely
said if we don't freeze their shit, then
Yeah.
we stuck. And then
Yeah.
now when they can't pay and default, we only kick them out. We
That
kick out the
can't-
people.
The people that can't pay rent should be able to prove it. I'm
Yes.
just thinking, I'm thinking
You know
as
what?
a landlord.
That's
I'm
very
not a
good one.
landlord, but I'm thinking as a landlord.
Yeah.
You lose
That's
your
fair
job
enough.
because you're essential, but you don't want to pay me rent.
You're right.
Prove to me that you lost your job during this epidemic.
I would say like certain situations should be down. I mean, a couple of dollars or whatever. Cause especially if someone's home all day long, and unfortunately, what people do when they bored, they eat.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now, gym memberships, I guarantee you, is going to be $6 billion per month for a gym.
They're already trying to pay for them niggas who watching online. Planet Fitness hit me up every time. You seen it, right? Planet Fitness hit me
serious?
up. Come back. We doing online classes. So do like the shit
And
you
you
send
gotta
out,
pay
like
for
the
that
PID. Yeah. They'll give you their streaming login when you pay, and you can watch it, and you know you can do the
Just
little
download those
workout
videos.
shit at
Okay,
home.
okay, so
Yeah. Them niggas did, they did not
Oh!
skip
You
a
can
beat.
download those videos, those whatever,
Exactly.
something 90, whatever.
You got it.
and they gonna charge you for that shit?
Yeah, they charge you.
And people are stupid enough to pay for it.
That's how they get
What?
That's how they get the monthly shit. See, in the
I'm
middle
sorry.
of that
I'm sorry.
weird ass clause, you got to remember the gym physical location closed not because of your doing or not because you didn't go there, because they weren't allowed to open. So why the fuck would you pay?
Yeah, my
it.
shit's
You can
been
argue.
frozen. Yeah, my shit's been frozen.
You can they shouldn't charge you. So here's how they charge you. Nah, nigga, we're gonna give you the the login, and we'll do it with you over the phone, and you can do these moves.
And come live and we'll instruct. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, well, shout out to my man Schoon too, and he owns his
Yeah.
own gym. But he's doing it. He does that every day. Like he goes live with his members, and he had like 15, 30 members online with him.
Yeah.
But that's different. This is a black man owned gym. Good shit. Now That's crazy. That I'm going to pay you to instruct me online in the comfort of my own home, knowing good and goddamn well I'm looking at my couch while I'm doing this shit.
So you got to remember not to cut you off on that. So Planet Fitness doesn't own. I'm just using Planet Fitness because I know they sent me an email for that shit. They don't own their locations. They rent.
So they hurting.
So in each one is they have not individual members, but like it's like franchise. So you buy in. So now you the owner of that one, and you sitting there like, yo, nigga, I'm broke. I can't even charge these niggas, or a lot of people done froze or took their money out or closed for good reason where I can't even hit them with a fee.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, so now what do? I used to make $10,000 a week.
Now I'm down to nothing.
You see what I'm saying? So, and you know that you see how big a lot of those locations are. Them shits ain't cheap per square footage in New Jersey.
Oh, they clean that equipment.
So that, but you see what I'm saying?
You're right.
So now it's like that franchise owner he's in debt. He's under. So he not only $10,000 loan ain't gonna do nothing but get that nigga a week of time.
Yes,
and I ain't even talking about paying his employees.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like,
By the
yo.
time he walked to the car and back, then it gets.
He's like, yeah, I'm broke. Right? I'm broke. Can I get another loan, please? Can I get another
But
loan?
this is a part of the global outlook.
Yeah.
Certain companies gotta die.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
Certain physical people have to die to balance the earth back out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a fucking spiritual. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. This shit had to happen.
It's gonna happen again because
It is.
how many times are you gonna balance? The last time was 1918.
Yeah, oh no,
Exactly.
They said
And
that this
That's
will.
less than 100 years.
But they said no. They said that this will return in 20 years. It's going to happen again.
I totally believe it.
This is the first flushing, and then the next flushing will happen in another 20 years. I'll be 60 by then. So hopefully, hopefully my locks are long. I'm just smoking blunts, and I'm just like, yo, I made out in 2021.
But you know what? Yeah, that's the point. If you set yourself up to a point when that shit does come back around, you sitting there looking like Bill Gates and shit, like, well, fuck y'all niggas, I'm retired. And we good. Everybody in this area, we don't give a
On
fuck.
this pandemic, we got to shut the lights off. Y'all niggas do generators.
Exactly.
I just
you set yourself up.
I just hope people are really being smart.
Yeah,
and like this is the storm that everybody's parents warned us about.
Yeah.
That none of us was prepared for.
Yeah.
And now that there's information to let you know, okay, you got through this storm, but this shit's gonna double back.
Yeah.
Winter's around the corner.
I'm telling you,
I ain't worried about that because it's the spring that's gonna fuck you up, nigga. When that second wave hit, you get what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck. Well, yeah, winter hits and then the spring comes and we go
when
through
summer
this.
hits and everybody thinks that it's back to normal fully, and then oh my god, the leaves are changing and we're into fall, and right after Thanksgiving, niggas ain't. I'm telling you, just don't get caught with your pants down, B.
Yeah.
Please don't get caught with your pants down and nigga holding the dildo behind you.
Yo.
So a lot of people gonna get fucked out of this.
lot.
I'm just trying
Get the
not.
sauces, sometimes the sauces get too.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Gave y'all
Oh shit!
great information as always.
Jeff came through again.
Always. Miss
Try.
any of it, go back, check it out. Some great information. Again, those of you who have your own individual business,
Yes.
call your local bank. See if you guys can get that.
Yes.
It will allow you to set your business up to do very, very well once this epidemic dissipates.
You know
Before
what?
you ask for a loan, make sure you write a good business plan.
Yes,
The bank's going to ask for it.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to write it, look online.
You're right. And you know what the
true.
funny thing is? Ask anyway, even if you don't know the shit. But yo, what's up with these loans? Go ask. Get the knowledge.
Yeah.
You may be in a position to give it to somebody, to give that knowledge to somebody that may need it and wasn't able to get it from any other way.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You know somebody that needs it. That's the point.
And
Yeah.
You know
sometimes
somebody.
you have a hobby
Yeah.
that you never thought could be turned into a business. Now is the opportunity.
Yeah.
Very big.
Yeah.
Fact.
Real talk.
Very big.
Yeah.
Fact.
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Last words, gentlemen.
Don't get fucked.
Don't buy Jordans.
Nah, don't buy Jordans.
Don't buy fucking Jordans.
It's coming.
I'm just saying.
And put yourself in
It's gonna be a lot of fresh to death niggas this summer.
And I'm a
boy.
sneakerhead, nigga. I fuck with it, but
In
nigga
the
don't.
house.
It's gonna be a
Don't.
lot of fresh to death niggas this summer, boy.
In the house.
It's gonna be a lot of fresh to death niggas at y'all barbecues looking real good.
Thanks
Talk
for
about,
that. Thanks
I
for
got
your
that.
stimulus check.
Yo, I don't know about Trump, but they gave me $1,200. All right, see you in
I got that.
2021.
Love a
shit.
nigga now.
Yeah.
I might vote for the nigga. You ain't vote another
Oh, he
day in
getting
your
it. He
life.
getting it. He gonna sweep if that's the
Yeah.
case.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Later.
That's funny.